Jet fans, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, I am interviewing a viewer, which is also one of my great friends. He was in a previous video. His name is Jake. So, hello, Jake, and welcome to my show. And I will be asking you some questions today about the Jets. And can you answer those questions for me?
Yeah, I'm really and ready to answer questions.
All right, great. All right. So my first question for you is, what will the Jets' record be next season?
Next season, I mean, it all, kind of all depends what happens.
Right.
I could see maybe 8 games, 7 wins.
I could see that.
Also, yeah. Also, like for the Jets, so like maybe what, anything could happen. But I think honestly, also maybe a 4 5 game win could happen too.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Yeah, and I also saw on Instagram today that the Jets were picked fourth to win Super Bowl 57 next year.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I know.
I honestly thought it was a joke at first, but then, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I thought it was a joke, but I can't believe it. I'm actually pretty excited for next season.
I'm really excited. I can't wait for another 7 months or.
Yeah. All right. What will the offseason look like for the New York Jets? Like, what will free agency look like? Will we cut some key players like Braxton Berrios? Will we get some offensive linemen in free agency?
Yeah, let's say I'm Robert Sala. I'm gonna say what I think. I think we stay with Braxton Berrios. I think Morgan Moses stay with us.
Yeah.
I think in free agency, I think we can get a couple of players. We got money. We got some good money. I think we get some, like, maybe a veteran. Maybe like we need one big receiver, so maybe like Robbie Anderson.
I did hear that he does want it, that he is interested in coming back to New York.
Yeah, reuniting. Calvin Ridley, I don't really think too much anymore, but you know what? That also could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the draft is a good receivers. The offseason, yeah, draft definitely gonna get some offensive line and defense, maybe receiver.
Oh yeah, I really want the offensive lineman. I think his name's like Ikem Ekwandu. He looks like a stud. He looks like a complete stud. And then and then for a defensive player, I think I would like Sauce Gardner at corner.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
All right. Is Zach Wilson the guy for the New York Jets?
The guy for the Jets, it was the first year. I mean, I can't really say much around that right now.
Right.
You know what? I think in the future he has a pretty good future. I think if he gets the offensive line he needs, weapons he has, if he has like a little running back like Michael Carter, just to give him like 4 yards every play, or 3 yards every play. That's really cool.
Yeah, that can make a really big impact on his career.
Yeah, I think Zach Wilson could.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson could be the guy. I can see it. I can see him being the guy.
Yeah, me too. All right. Should we re-sign Braxton Berrios?
100% we should sign him back. We just made him our all-pro. I think we 100% just sign him. I mean, like I said, we made him our all-pro.
Right.
He deserves some respect. He just got a kick return for us. He scored on the Bucks. He did a fake Philly special. It was at the 2 yard line. I thought it was pretty cool. Against the Eagles, it was the first play of the game, kick return. I don't know if you saw it or not.
I did see it. I was actually there. I was at the game.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was at the game.
Yeah, you saw him drive down the field, going down.
Yep.
He went all the way down, and at the 20, it was literally the first play of the game, and he did that. I thought he was gone.
Yeah.
He had 2 kick returns. That was awesome.
Yeah. And so, but if we do re-sign him, we will spend $9 million, which I think we should re-sign Berrios. He's elite, but I think $9 million might be a little much. Maybe for $5 million, I think that would be good. But still, either way, I would love to re-sign Berrios, and if we do, I'd be so happy about that.
You really think $5 million? I say maybe $10 million. I mean, He's been doing pretty good on the team. I mean, I'll admit, last year was not his year, but
Yeah.
he is a Super Bowl champion with the Patriots. I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
I could see something.
I could see something. You're right. But think of this: he is a wide receiver for like wide receiver for. I completely respect Barrios. I really, really want him to come back. But I feel like $9 million for like a wide receiver for is a little bit much. Maybe for like 6 million or 5 million would be good. But still, either one would be really good for the Jets and Barrios. Um,
But because we do have $45 million, and if we want to resign a whole bunch of people, I don't think they're gonna want to use so much money.
right.
So like, because Zach Wilson, what, 5 years, $80 million? I'd say that.
Yeah. All right. So, do we have a shot at the playoffs next season?
I say this a lot. They're making the playoffs. I think actually, finally, I think maybe this could be their year to make the playoffs.
I agree.
But you never know, because also the Jets, I don't always think they're bad, but the schedule pretty much.
Yes, that is 100% true. But if you think about it, if Aaron Rodgers leaves Green Bay, so will Devontae Adams most likely. If they both leave, I feel like we have a pretty good shot against Green Bay next season.
Yeah, if Aaron Rodgers leaves and Jordan Love is the guy, I don't really see Jordan against the Chiefs. He had his mom and wife sitting at like the back. I don't even know what his contract. But he did terrible against the Chiefs. I don't really know about the Packers' future right now. If you're a Packers fan, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. I do think Aaron Rodgers will go to Denver eventually, or maybe even retire. But I do think there's a small possibility that he will stay with Green Bay, though. But if he and Adams both stay with Green Bay, I don't. Maybe we have a chance because we beat the Titans, the Bengals. That just proves that we're a great team underneath like all of our hate that we get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I also think, like you said, we beat the Titans. I also wanted to say I don't think the Titans are going to next year. I see them at 7 or 8. Honest.
Yeah. Well, did you hear the rumors about Aaron Rodgers possibly going to Tennessee?
Oh yeah, Tennessee, Denver, Washington, Commanders. Yeah, I think he doesn't really like the Packers anymore, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. Where will the Jets finish in the AFC East? Will they finish first, second, third, or fourth?
I really want to say they're going to finish first. To be honest, they have a pretty tough division. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean the Bills are such an elite team. The Patriots are rising. The Dolphins are rising.
Yeah, I mean Josh Allen chucks at 80 yards, but he also has Gabriel Davis that destroyed the Kansas City Chiefs defense. He had 4 touchdowns, especially at Arrowhead Stadium. You also got Diggs. You got Dawson Knox on the tight end. They were ranked #1 defense.
Yeah.
I mean, also you got Patriots. They're coming in a rebuilding stage. Mac Jones has proven everyone wrong because he got good weapons. Yeah. Dolphins were on a 7-game win streak. I don't even know what to think right now about the AFC East. And you might not think it's a hard division, but you know what? It actually pretty is a hard division.
I think it's a hard division 100%. I have the Jets finishing third place in the AFC East behind the Bills and the Patriots.
Exactly. Like I wish we were in the NFC East division. Like why couldn't me and the Cowboys? Why couldn't us and the Cowboys switch?
I know, because the Cowboys aren't even in the East. They're in like the South.
Exactly.
So, all right. So, will Zach Wilson be a top 15 quarterback after 2022?
I don't think he's going to be a top 15. I could see a top 20, or I could see a top 20, but I don't see top 15.
Yeah, I would say he's right out of the edge, like out of there.
I see right at the edge, but there's too many good quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah.
Could beat him.
Will Zach Wilson be ranked above Trevor or above above Mac Jones in 3 years?
Let's see. I I don't think so, to be honest. Mac Jones
Yeah.
is with Bill Belichick right now. I
Yeah.
think the greatest coach of all time. But you know what? No, take it back. Second greatest coach of all time. Number one, John Madden Rip. Um, I think Bill Belichick's he's a very good coach. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Mac Jones he knows what he's doing. Bill Belichick formed the greatest quarterback of all time, and I can
Yeah.
see Mac Jones doing the same thing. Maybe not the greatest quarterback of all time, but I could see him being one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
He has a good defense that's going to help him out through the years. So, offense, you get a turnover or whatever, you score a touchdown. If you got 50 seconds on the clock and it's a close game and you're with, like, the Bills defense or, like, Bucks and even the Patriots, I think you're screwed.
Yeah. All right. So, will Robert Saleh be the head coach for the Jets in 5 years?
Yeah, I think the Jets are going to stick with him for a while, to be honest. He's a really good coach.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing we needed after we fired Gase was motivation right now. If you've seen his motivation on the sideline, you see him like getting all pumped up after a touchdown.
Exactly, yeah.
And when compared to him to Gase, when Gase was the head coach, anytime you scored a touchdown, Gase's arms were crossed, just talking in his microphone.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Robert Saleh he's really into the team right now. He likes his team. And you know what? Saleh did it with the Niners.
Yep.
Niners 2018 season. I don't remember their record. To be honest,
4-12, I'm pretty sure.
What?
4-12, I think.
4-12, exactly. 4-12. They did not have a good year. 2019 is their year. They went 13-3, went 8-0 in the beginning, lost to the Seahawks. Saleh was their defensive coach, and you could see him on the sidelines getting pumped in the playoffs, especially. He got all pumped when they got an interception.
Oh yeah.
He's the guy. I mean, everyone loves Robert Saleh too. I mean, remember seeing Deshaun Watson wanting to come to the team because he liked Robert Saleh.
Yeah.
Because he used to coach the Texans too.
Really?
Yeah, he used to coach the Texans, and he used to be with Deshaun Watson. I remember it was like his draft year, and then he got traded to the Niners in 2019, I think.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. And then I guess Deshaun Watson, and he wanted to draft a quarterback, and when you have Zach Wilson, he's your brand new quarterback. I think you're gonna want to stick with him.
Yeah. All right. Will Carl Lawson have an explosive season after coming back from his injury?
That's hard to answer, to be honest. He just got hurt. He got hurt in the beginning of the season, couldn't play at all. I honestly have no clue. I haven't even seen his highlights yet.
Yeah, but if you see his highlights from the Bengals, he's pretty. He's such a good outside linebacker. He knows what he's doing. He knows the system. But I think since he's coming back from injury, I don't think he'll have the most explosive season. I think he'll have a similar season to what C.J. Mosley had, but not as good. But I still think he'll be good enough for him to stay on the defense after next year.
Yeah, like you said, C.J. Mosley. He first year with the Jets. He came off an injury in 2018.
Who?
C.J. Mosley, did he come off an injury in 2018 or?
No, 2019 we signed him. I don't know. I'll have to look it up after, but I know he didn't play for the rest of 2019, and then he didn't play at all in 2020 because of I believe
his leg. I think
it was either his leg or COVID. And now this season was his first full season with the Jets.
He could have had a couple of picks this season too. I mean, he had a lot of dropped ones, but he's a linebacker. I don't expect much from him.
He's probably our hardest hitter.
Yeah, I remember watching the Broncos game. We did get shut out, but when they're in the end zone, he rocked Melvin Gordon.
I know, I remember that. Before I recorded this video, I was watching some Jets highlights, and I saw that play of Moses just like rampaging through Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, even when we get destroyed, the Jets make some good plays.
Yeah. All right, so final question of the day is, will Bryce Hall have a breakout year?
Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall, he could. he's letting go of the receivers a lot too. He has caused a lot of PIs.
But still, he was ranked second for most swatted away passes in the league. So I think that's a huge improvement. In my opinion, I think he will have a breakout season next season, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. He had second place for deflections. Let's see. I could see it. I mean, I could always see a breakout season for anyone on the Jets, but
yeah,
who knows? We need to rebuild our defense, and it's not just him. It's a whole bunch of guys.
You're right. All right. Thank you. Do you have any questions for me before we wrap this video up?
I do have a question.
All right.
If you're aiming for one guy in free agency, it has to be $48 million. The Jets got to sign him for that amount of money. Who are you going to take?
All right. That's a tough question. I either am looking for an offensive lineman or a defensive player. All right. So let's see. If I'm going to spend, I know this is very unrealistic to spend more than basically all of our money. But if I had to pick a guy, all right. Let's see. It'll probably be. That's such a tough question, but
you can't pick Devontae Adams because he probably wants $60 million, $70 million.
Yeah. All right. That is such a tough question. All right, for defense, I'm gonna go with defense on this one. So for defense, I think we're in desperate need of a corner or a safety. So I'm looking out for Tyrann Mathieu or for a corner, possibly Jair is Jair Alexander a free agent this year? I don't think so.
I don't think so, but you know who
J.C. Jackson. J.C. Jackson.
Yes,
that's who I'm looking for. I'm either looking for J.C. Jackson or what's his name? I just said him, Tyrann Mathieu. Or an offensive lineman. If Andrew Whitworth doesn't retire, then maybe him. Or
he'll probably stay with the.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying if he doesn't retire and he somehow is not on the team anymore, maybe Andrew Whitworth. But other than that, for defense, yeah, probably either J.C. Jackson or Tyrann Mathieu.
All right. I'm also.
All right.
I'm gonna do offense. If I had to pick one. All defense, right. I'm either taking J.C. Jackson.
Yeah.
Or let's see, J.C. Jackson, or maybe even I think J.C. Jackson. We need corners. I think our defensive line is pretty good.
Yeah.
Offense. Calvin Ridley, he was ringing a bell a little bit for me, but who knows the amount of money a lot of players in free agency this year I feel like are pretty young and they're gonna want money. They're new, so they need money because you never know how good they are for who knows. Calvin Ridley could be the next greatest wide receiver of all time. He gets a $70 million contract. I think he'll deserve it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for coming on to my show. I really enjoyed this episode. I look forward to having you on my show for more to come episodes. So just thank you so much for coming on my show, and I will see you next time.
Yeah. Thanks, Jack.
All right. You're welcome. Bye. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos like this. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out, Jet fans.